Welcome back, everyone, to King's Advisors. Now, it's been a little while since I've done a video, and I was supposed to do one every week this year. Hasn't happened yet. There's several that are kind of in the pipeline, but I wanted to make this right now. So this news broke literally like an hour ago. I think people started seeing it. And it's killing to me. As you can probably tell from the thumbnail and the background, it's about 007. And to get off on a quick tangent here, James Bond has been probably my biggest franchise IP, whatever you want to call it, for years. I have loved James Bond since the first time I saw Goldeneye. Sorry, since the first time I saw Goldfinger. When I was 6 years old on Spike TV back in like 2001. They used to have 007 movies on all the time. A lot of Pierce Brosnan movies. And I remember going to the theater to see Casino Royale and to see Quantum of Solace with one of my best friends at the time. Obviously, not really understanding the bad decisions that were made with Quantum of Solace until getting a little older. But let's dive into this. So as we dive into this, let's remember what kind of has happened with 007. So the movie rights for 007 for James Bond were sold from Ian Fleming to Albert Broccoli, known as Cubby. And those rights allowed Albert Broccoli to make 007 movies. 10,000 foot view of this. Cubby held those rights and passed those rights on to his son and his daughter, Michael and Barbara. And the distribution rights for the movies but they belonged to MGM. Well, when MGM was bought by Amazon 6-ish years ago, I believe they talk about it in here. 3 years ago in 2022. In 2022, Amazon acquired MGM, and with it, they acquired the distribution rights for James Bond. We see it right here. Amazon has held rights to distribute all the James Bond films, and following completion, and we'll get into this joint venture thing. And so basically, Amazon, who we're all kind of afraid is going to destroy James Bond, was held in check because all they could do was distribute the movies. They didn't have creative control. Creative control was held by Barbara and Michael. And as bad as No Time to Die was, and as boring as Spectre was, you still could kind of see James there. It wasn't a complete destruction of the character. And, we know that No Time to Die was kind of just a shit show all around. There was no really singular vision there. So I kind of put an asterisk there. But Barbara, while Barbara and Michael maintained creative control, there was still this hope that their father's vision would shine through. That they'd wake up and realize, oh, hey, no, that's not James Bond. No. This is James Bond. This is what we need to do. Because this is what Sean was. This is what Pierce was. What everyone else, what Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, this is what they were. We need to make these movies, not this crap we were making for a decade. And all of that is gone now. It was announced today that Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli formed a new joint venture with Amazon, relinquishing their creative control to Amazon. Michael, in a Mike Hopkins, the head of Prime Video, in a statement said, "We are grateful to the late Albert R. Broccoli and Harry Saltzman for bringing James Bond to movie theaters around the world, and to Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli for their unyielding dedication and their role in continuing the legacy of the franchise. We are honored to continue this treasured heritage and look forward to ushering in the next phase of the legendary 007 for audiences around the world." And that is fucking terrifying, because James Bond was not for audiences around the world. James Bond was for the West. He was Britain's secret agent. He wasn't America's secret agent. He wasn't Ukraine's secret agent. He wasn't China's. He wasn't Russia's. He was Britain's. And what they're going to end up doing is creating just content after content. We're going to get a Moneypenny spinoff. We're going to get the Adventures of Q in the Field. We're going to get inundated with crap. Every now and then there might be, not even a diamond in the rough, because even though diamonds are forever, but we're going to end up with just crap after crap after crap. Wilson, Michael G. Wilson, that's Barbara's brother, added that he was stepping back from producing Bond movies to focus on art and charitable projects. The whole reason you're able to do any of that stuff is because of what your father did. Therefore, Barbara and I agree it is time for our trusted partner, bull fucking shit. If y'all trusted them, you would have announced a new James Bond by now. Y'all don't trust him. You're just tired of dealing with him. It is time Amazon MGM Studios to lead James Bond into the future. Again, future. Like I get why you use the word, but there is like 2 projects that Amazon has put out in the last 4 years that have been remotely good. One of them is Reacher. And the other is Jack Ryan. I guess the Terminal List was great, but Amazon was just distributing those. They don't have like creative control over Terminal List. Barbara said, "My life has been dedicated to maintaining and building upon the extraordinary legacy that was handed to Michael and me by our father, producer Cubby Broccoli. I have had the honor of working closely with 4 of the tremendously talented actors who played 007 and thousands of wonderful artists within the industry. With the conclusion of No Time to Die and Michael retiring from the films, I feel it is time to focus on my other projects." Again, what other projects? Barbara, you have one job, and it is to protect your father's legacy and to protect James Bond, to protect Ian's legacy. Yes, Ian's legacy is the books and the character, but you are ruining all of it by letting Amazon take control. I am extremely disheartened with this. I do not think there's a chance in hell that Amazon succeeds in this. I think it's going to ruin the character. Like I said, this is the worst news I've heard on any franchise, any movie, video game, anything. They could announce Mass Effect 5 tomorrow is going to be a queer, green-haired, gay, lesbian, transgender, I'm just trying to remember one of the, sorry. And I would be less annoyed than I am about this. Good luck, everybody. What else can you say? I'll pray. I urge you to pray too. Maybe with the DEI crap kind of getting out a little bit, maybe it stands a chance, but guys, don't hold your breath. As always, Kings Advisors, follow me on Twitter, Kings Advisors _.